Alright, so while we're cashing in all the aluminum we've been hoarding behind the shed and everything over the last like 3 years. Mostly the last two. These two giant trash cans. That can's full, that can's full. There's loose pieces everywhere. We're just getting rid of that. This stuff, more stuff. This, I don't want to get rid of these, I want to keep them, but I might end up going, we'll see. James decided he was going to take all the steel in this morning. Didn't tell me, so that was fun. As you can see, all clear back here. He decided he's taking pretty much all the steel in. And I'm sure he filmed none of it, so you guys don't get to see what we had, but you get to see the rest of it now that I'm up. Alright, well here's the next load of aluminum. This bin, all this stuff, there's a trash can over there. Kind of see more when you're over here. I got these two trash cans, this trash can, all this loose stuff. And there's still more stuff downstairs. This is not even everything. This stainless steel trash can James just threw in here and was like, yeah, we'll just call it a day. Throw it off in the aluminum pile. That's not worth whatever. I said I could have just went to shred, but I forgot about it when he took the shred loads earlier. But yeah, that's all that aluminum. There's still more downstairs. I'll show you that real quick. So as you can see, all the rest of the stuff that's down here still. This. All this aluminum, this aluminum, this aluminum, this. All this. Actually, some of this might be able to fit in that front little pocket. There's room, I don't know, like these or something. These pieces, or like that BX bucket will probably fit right there. Maybe, or some of this stuff. I don't know. Like I said, there's all the brass wire, #1 wire, a little bit of copper, more brass, aluminum motors, that little bucket of other stainless steel. Which is why he really should just wait. He's doing things the hard way, I guess. And then there's this zinc cast, whatever. So yeah, I don't really think I might be able to throw a few pieces from this and throw it in this load. Doesn't really matter, because like I said, we definitely need to make a third trip for the rest of this down here. So I don't know, we'll see if we can shove some other aluminum from this and that and have a load. Have a good sized load, and we'll see how much it weighs. Alright. Recording now. Alright, here's the other load. The rest of it, the brass. Aluminum motors, cast aluminum, aluminum, all more aluminum. The rest of these, James is coming up with HMS now, the BMX stuff. A little bit of stainless. I don't know, we're kind of running short on time, so I don't know if we'll do this right now or in a minute, so. And the HMS stuff, so I don't quite know where we're putting it, but we'll get this situated. Alright, so as you can see, no scrap. Everything's gone pretty much. Pretty much everything is gone, other than this little pile of ballasts and such. This too should have went in the shred pile, but oh well, it's here, so what do I say? A nice stack of empty bins and buckets. I didn't turn the copper in, I kept that. I only got this little bit, and then a little bit of #2 in here. So I didn't bother. And the prices on copper actually just dropped a tad bit, so I didn't bother. If we had this wire stripped, I would have taken it in, but so like I said, just a little bit of that #2 copper, a little bit of #1 Bare Bright. So like I said, we'll figure out something to do with the containers. However, we'll decide to rearrange them again. But the basement in-house is quite a mess at the moment, so not high on the priority list. But first trip, James took in at some point, took in all the steel. 480 pounds, 175 gross ton, 37.50. They round up, so 38 bucks. Second load was all the aluminum behind the shed that you saw. That was 220 pounds. We went over the big scale for that. 45 cents a pound. Oh, $99. Couldn't make it 100. Couldn't get a nice Ben Franklin. We had to get a $99. But it also doesn't help either, because we went over the big scale. We might have obviously lost some poundage, because it goes in 20-pound increments, but whatever. Nah, I'm not that worried about it. And then we had more aluminum. The aluminum that was down here, that was another 100 pounds, so another 45 bucks. Had that little bin of #2 insulated, 14 pounds, 70 cents a pound, $9.80. Lead batteries, that was the car battery that we had, 18 cents a pound, 39 pounds, $7.02. The core charge on it was $5, so made a whole extra $2. Electric motors, those were the aluminum ones, 44 pounds, 15 cents a pound, $6.60. I asked him about the motors, with them being known aluminum, and I don't know if he noticed they were known aluminum, but I told him after he dumped them out, he kind of seemed like he had didn't really care. It was kind of not his problem that they were known. So he kind of treated it as its motors. I mean, it's kind of the risk they take when they buy motors, even though these were known. So he was kind of like, it wasn't really my problem. So I mean, that works for me, I guess. As you can see, next we got all the brass we had. 77 pounds. I thought we had, thought we had a little more than that, but no. 77 pounds, $1.75 a pound, $134.75. That was the bed frames and all the other brass we had. I did notice too, we checked to make sure they were all brass, and obviously they were. The little bit of number one we had, 3 pounds, $1.60 a pound, $4.80, which actually on the website they say it's $1.55, and same in the aluminum, it's 44 cents online, but so we got a whole extra cent. Stainless steel, of course, it says my battery's dying. 8 pounds, 40 cents a pound, $3.20 shred. Now this was those, like, the transform parts. I asked the guy, the yard attendant, he kind of wasn't entirely sure, but he said it probably is just shred. I didn't really care, so it just got thrown off as shred. But the weights on it has got to be off, because when we went to the scale house, she said that we had made 9 drops, but she only had 8 weights, so we had to go back over the scale. I'm not quite entirely sure how that got screwed up, but, and I'm pretty sure that added weight, because I'm pretty sure that was no 355 pounds. And when we went back over the scale, I wasn't in the truck, so I think that's where the extra weight comes from. Again, not my problem, so 170, like I said, so that was 27.73. Like I said, I think it was about 155 pounds, because I weigh about 200, so I'm pretty sure that's off, but again, not my problem. So 239, that brings a grand total of 376 for everything we had. And same with this aluminum, we went over the scale, or the big scale for that. So, and that was all the other aluminum that we had, like some of the cast slash zinc stuff, and all the other aluminum that was downstairs. Again, and the BX and stuff that I noticed they tend to separate, because I think they might get a better price for it, but don't pay you the better. I don't really care, but they can go fetch it out of the pile if they really want it. So anyways, like I said, not a bad run. 378. That although this $38 James has is mysteriously disappeared into his wallet. But anyways, as you can see, a good run. I also signed up for the loyalty program now, so I got 400 points from today. How it works is you get $1 for every, you get a point for every $1 of scrap you turn in. So, but I don't know, I might get a magnet or something, or I might show you. I might show there some of the stuff you can get. But anyways, that concludes the scrap runs. We'll go back out dumpster dive and trash pick it and start adding to the collection again. So we'll see you guys then.